Man, Coach Prime posted something online about him reaching out to the College Bowl sponsors for possibly wanting to have the opportunity to play in the College Bowl next season, and you guys lose your daggone mind. I'm trying to understand what's going on here, guys. Do anybody really understand the message that he's trying to convey from the tweet that he sent out? If you don't understand, guess what? I'm going to break it down for you right now, right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow Elite Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. Guys, do me a huge favor. Like these videos, subscribe to the channel. Guys, click them thumbs up, comment. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's debate. Let's have a little conversation. That's all Coach is trying to do. But guys, I'm trying to enlighten you on a few things here because I think a lot of people out there are a little confused on how everything is going. And I'm about to give it to you right now, but check this out. Of course, there is a bowl that two of the HBCU conferences play in, which is the Celebration Bowl. That Celebration Bowl pays out $1 million per participant from each of those two conferences. Do you know which conferences those are? If you don't, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the SWAC, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and the MEAC, the Mid-East Athletic Conference. Those are the only two conferences that are given a bowl opportunity. But you gotta understand one thing, guys. We're talking about two schools. Two schools, the champions of each of those divisions, the champions of each of those conferences are given an opportunity to play in that bowl game. But I'm trying to understand, what about the rest of those schools in those two conferences? Matter of fact, what about the rest of those schools in the other three conferences that I haven't even told you anything about? Or maybe you don't even know anything about. Yes, guys, there's three other conferences that have there's three other conferences for HBCUs that many of you may not know anything about. And have you heard of the SIAC, which is the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference? Also, you have the CIAA, which is the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association. And then you have the GCAC, which is the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. Guys, you're trying to tell me there's no competition in those other three conferences, along with the two outside of the two that's going to play in that bowl game. Guys, listen, we see teams every year that we've never heard of, or teams that, come out of the woodwork that we haven't seen on TV play in bowls, right? I think they have to have a they have to have 5 wins on their record to at least be accepted into a bowl. It may not be a big bowl, but it's a bowl game. And guess what? Them playing on TV is allowing that college or university the opportunity to use that as a recruiting tool. Not to mention the money that they're making from the TV time that they're, with that game playing on TV, that college or university is being scratched a big check, playing at the venue as well as the TV, as well as TV rights. Come on, guys. Think about it. Coach Prime wasn't sitting out here trying to get everybody in an uproar about him putting out there to possibly consider his not only consider just his university, he's putting it out there for everybody to see, hey, look, there is competition in these conferences that no one is looking at. It's kind of like untapped talent. Have you guys ever heard of untapped talent? If many of you out there, parents, if you have a player if your player has been on a team and they didn't know what your player could do until he or she finally got that opportunity to touch the field, touch the court, touch the diamond, whatever have you, to see exactly what they were able to do, they're sitting there like, wow, where did this kid come from? And you sitting there looking like, damn, coach, he's sitting there the whole time. Come on, guys. It's the same daggone thing. The only difference is you got the Power 5 schools and you have HBCUs. All Coach Prime Time is trying to do is get these folks to open their eyes and understand that there is competition in these daggone HBCU conferences that is untapped. That's all he's trying to do. Get out of the habit. Guys, we got to get out of the habit of wanting to shame someone for trying to get people exposure. That's all it's about. It's getting these kids the exposure that's needed. I wonder how many of you have heard Coach Prime talk about possibly having a daggone camp for HBCUs. Come on, guys. It's time for that. I mean, think about it. All of these kids get to go to the combine, a HBCU combine for these players that are looking to go into the league. How many of these kids are not afforded the opportunity to play professional sports because they are not getting a look? Yes, they say film don't lie. Yes, they say, hey, Hey, if you balling, they'll see you on film. We hear that all the time. But how many times have kids that has balled on film fell through the cracks? All Coach Prime is trying to do is dot all the I's and cross all the T's. Guys, listen, just pay attention to what's going on, guys. It's high time, man. These HBCUs are given the same opportunities as the Power 5 schools. Like I stated in the beginning, we see these trash teams on TV every year. And I know some folks may not want to say trash, but I'm going to say trash. I sit here and watch these trash teams every year in these daggone bowl games. Some of these bowl games, trying to figure out where did this guy come from or where did this team come from that's allowed to come play on TV, end up getting their head beat in by some obnoxious score. But we sat back and watched this for a whole 2.5 hours. Why? Because it's entertainment for us. But guess what? Like I stated before, that college or that university is getting what? Scribbled a check. They're getting what? TV time. What is Coach doing? He's using that as his recruiting tool. Hey, all Coach Prime is trying to get you to understand is, let's even the player fields. Let's even the player fields. It's high time HBCUs are not just giving crumbs. Bring them to the table and afford them the opportunity to get, afford them the opportunity to be able to put themselves in position so that they're able to thrive and continue to help their organizations grow along with that college or university that these collegiate athletes are going to. Until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. Guys, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Like these videos, share these videos, and comment on these videos. Hey, let Coach know what you're thinking, baby. Like I said, we may agree, we may disagree, but let's talk about it. But until next time, remember, be that one and lead.